Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yes, we are.
It's a true factual statement.
Yep.
The world's most expensive police car. What do you reckon it is?
Well, Aiden's been sat in one in Abu Dhabi, which was a Rolls Royce.
Wow.
A red and white Rolls Royce.
It was a police car.
It's a police car, yeah.
Well, we've reacted to a video where they showed the Italian police had Lambos.
Yeah. So there's quite a lot out there. I don't know. I mean, some of them, some of them are really done up, aren't they? Like Dubai police, I know have
They're Bugattis, don't they?
Yeah, they have crazy cars as well, sort of thing. Like, one-off. It's a show of strength, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Not flexing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's needs must, to catch speeders, isn't it? Because you do sometimes you do need to have a bit of a souped-up vehicle to catch them, basically.
Well, when the Abu Dhabi police did it, and Aiden sat, and he was only little at the time, or younger. It was in the mall.
All right.
It wasn't like it was inside the mall. It wasn't in the car park or the parking lot of the mall. It was inside the mall.
Right.
They were like showcasing some of the things they got, and they had a Rolls Royce. They had something else. I can't remember what the other car was, but Aiden sat inside the Rolls Royce sort of thing. They were showing like how to get arrested.
I think now the cops over here are all driving little Peugeots, aren't they, or something?
BMWs.
That's the undercover cops.
The regular ones as well. Drive 5 Series.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a lot of 5 Series regular, but I do see a lot of Peugeots as well.
Most of the marked ones I've seen recently have been Peugeots.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot used to be Ford, I think, didn't they? That used to be like the sort of staple diet of police cars, didn't it? But
it's whatever they can buy, like 10,000 of them for as cheap as possible.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it anyway. The world's most expensive police car.
From a Lamborghini repurposed to transport human organs to a multi-million-dollar hypercar, these are the 10 most expensive police cars in the world. And for number 10, Porsche gave away a $95,000 Carrera 911 to the Austrian police force. And you'd think that it was brought to outrun speeding criminals. Duh. You're wrong. It was just for show, to demonstrate that you can drive carefully even in a powerful sports car. But some police departments just want to flex on criminals. Like our number 9. You see, back in 2015, Abu Dhabi coughed up $100,000 for a Nissan GTR. The well-moneyed Arabian city wanted to make a Hollywood-style cops versus robbers chase scene to demonstrate how effective they are at handling speeding exotics. And oh boy, did it make for a cool highway scene, as the GTR chased down a Ferrari 458 Italia at the backdrop of UAE's expansive desert. And even realistically speaking, this makes sense, as the 550 horsepower GTR would have no problem keeping up with a 458. While the whole scene might have been a little overkill just to catch one unarmed.
That bridge that's on, just a bit of context, a bit of history on that bridge. It was built and it never opened. It was completed and it never opened for about 3 years.
Why?
It was something to do with the design. It's got like a wavy design. I can't remember what the bridge is called now. It used to be called, the town used to be called Between Two Bridges. And they had 2 bridges in the town that went over the same, and then they built that one. So I guess I don't know if it had something to do with the name of the town or it was design on the bridge, but it didn't open because then it was between 3 bridges. But the town was called Between Two Bridges.
Yeah. What's strange?
What's the driving like in Abu Dhabi? Like, do people take the mickey, or does everyone obey the rules?
No one obeys the rules. It's
just free
speeding's just out of control.
Really?
You don't get any points on your license. What you do, you get what you call black points for certain offences. But if you get caught speeding, what you do, don't pay your fine, all right? And then when Ramadan comes, they do a thing where they discount all the fines by 50%. And then you pay it on the once you pay your fine, that's it. Done. There's no points or anything.
Allegedly, all of this.
Yeah.
What's it like traffic-wise? Is it sort of dead busy, or
certain parts? I mean, I used to commute between Abu Dhabi and Dubai, so I was going away from the traffic. Most people who lived in Dubai were coming to Abu Dhabi, and I was going the opposite way. So my traffic was always fine. But if you're driving down the lane, if you're in the outside lane, you can guarantee every few miles you'd see like an SUV, big SUV, like an Escalade or something like that, and flying up behind you with its lights flashing its lights, trying to get you out of the way.
Yeah.
All blacked out windows, all mirrored windows.
Yeah.
Don't know who's driving it, but they'd be doing about 200 mile an hour.
Jeez.
They just come flying up behind you, flashing.
Wow. Yeah,
and then drive right. If you're in traffic and you can't get out of the way, don't know, there's someone in front of you, they'll still flash you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, arseholes.
Probably got some sort of print in there, or some very rich person.
And then no, they don't. They're all like that.
Oh, is that just the person driving it that's being like
just,
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Arseholes driving.
guy in a flashy car wearing a baseball cap, still, it's fun to watch, and for the Abu Dhabi police, definitely fun to film. And if you think that the Abu Dhabi police were the first to raise the stakes in the fight against crime, you've not seen anything yet. Because for number 8, we have Germany's custom-tuned $200,000 Audi R8 GTR, but they didn't get it for the reason you'd think. You see, the majority of German highways have no speed limit, which has made it quite common amongst people to tune up their cars to maximize performance, often to an extent where it becomes illegal. To stop this, German authorities launched the Tune It Safe program with its own tuned Audi R8 GTR. The supercharged police car was up to 680 horsepower and also made 100 kilograms lighter with carbon fiber panels. The media campaign was supposed to encourage car modifiers to live out their passion within safe and legal limits. But knowing Germans, it probably did more harm than good. One police car that didn't get as much media attention as...
Do they still make the Audi R8? Went through a phase of seeing them all over the place.
Sure,
I've not seen one for ages.
No, I think is the new one coming out this year.
I'm not sure.
I think they may have a new one coming out this year. I think I might have seen it advertised recently.
I know they've discontinued the Audi TT, and sometimes they do that in conjunction with other models, don't they? And then sort of release a new body shape. I've just not seen one for a while thinking about it.
I've got a feeling they brought a new one out this year, maybe. Or they're bringing one out.
South Africa's Lamborghini Gallardo, coming in at number 7. It was brought in for a whopping $248,000 as a part of their attempt to fight their rising crime rates. The police figured out that it takes a speedy car to catch speedy criminals. And what better way to chase down criminals than in a 5.2-liter V10-powered Gallardo? Yeah, I don't think anyone would want to see that thing chasing you down in the rear mirror, even if it's super pretty in that gorgeous orange livery. Luckily, you would hear it coming miles away, because that thing is loud. South Africa is not the only nation that asked Lamborghini for a police car. Unsurprisingly, the Italian police force also has Lambo, and this one takes the number 6 spot. Coming in at $250,000, the Huracan. Like many other Italian police cars, it was donated by Lamborghini. Unlike many other police cars on this list focusing on fame and public relations, this one actually saves lives. The Italian police wanted to make the transport of organs not only safe, but also incredibly fast. So, they repurposed this Huracan to be able to ferry body organs to hospitals as quickly as possible. This was done by installing a refrigerated compartment under the hood. In December 2022, this Huracan covered over 300 miles in just 2 hours to deliver 2 donor kidneys to 2 transplant patients. The Italians aren't the only ones repurposing supercars.
When they say they repurposed it, do you think it was a victims of crime thing? Like some drug dealer owned it, and it's like, oh, we'll have that. We've got it
donated by, maybe that'd be donated by the police, wouldn't it? It was donated by Lamborghini, it said.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Because you see these proceeds of crime auctions where the police are selling off drug dealers' cars and jewellery and things like that. It's interesting that the cops don't just have a look at it. We could use that.
I got a feeling just in that state over the road from us here, that's where they do all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I went through a phase of looking at the auctions online all the time, but it's just not, unless you've got the cash liquid waiting to go and you just go, I want that now.
Yeah.
It's not feasible, is it?
No. That's some going on, averaging 150 mile an hour.
Yep.
For 2 hours though as well. Imagine the concentration there.
I know,
You get out of the car, you're going to think you're moving still.
Some decent roads there as well.
The train, aren't they?
Yeah.
With your sirens going as well, everyone's getting out your way.
True. Yeah.
For a good cause. Take, for instance, the police-converted Ferrari 458 of Czech Republic at number 5. In 2022, the police seized a Ferrari 458. Normally, they'd sell or discard it, but not this time around. It received a full makeover and was repainted from its original red color to the police department's livery, turning this beast of a car into an important Czech asset. A brand new Ferrari 458 goes for $300,000, and considering the restoration only cost $20K, it made for quite a good deal. However, loaning one for free would make an even better deal. That's what the Australian police did to get their hands on the world's 4th most expensive police car, the McLaren 650S, worth $450,000. There are few cars that can outrun this McLaren as it revs from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds and reaches a top speed of 204 miles per hour. It's a shame it was never used in duty. duty and was never intended to either. A local dealership donated the car to the Australian police as a tribute to celebrate 100 years of women in policing. This is also why this car is only driven by female officers. It was a beautiful donation and tribute, which ironically takes us to the number 3.
All got dents in it and scratches.
We
don't need the reverse gear.
When I saw your hand moving over, I was like, thank God you're pausing it and not me.
All the alloys scraped.
Very ladylike getting out of it as well. Legs apart. Oh, help me.
Did you think the same as well, Mike, when you saw the hand going over? Because I was
I'm
debating
the same what you two thinking.
I was debating pausing it and saying something else. Like, no, I'm not going to do it this time.
Yeah.
I'm going to back out.
Say nothing.
I said it on behalf of Mike.
Because there's no need for donations in a city like Dubai, where supercars are regular birthday gifts. This was proven once again in 2013 when they shocked the world by purchasing a $500,000 Lamborghini Aventador. Yes, you heard that right. What makes this investment even more ridiculous is that the police don't even use it. Like many other supercars in Dubai's police fleet, the Aventador's
got a DeLorean. There's a DeLorean one.
Say, what was it?
don't even
that
use
middle
it.
one.
Like many other supercars in Dubai's police fleet.
It's
Bottom
not,
one's a
is
Bentley.
it?
That looks like a Hummer.
Oh, it's not a Tesla, is it? You know, the Tesla truck that's coming out.
Middle one at the
Top
top.
middle, yeah. That looks weird, that.
Looks like a Tesla. A Hummer to me. Like a Humvee. With like a conversion on it.
Just looks like a pyramid.
Bottom left's nice.
Yeah.
Some nice ones
definitely.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at first I thought DeLorean because of the shape, but I think
Yeah.
I think the Tesla pickup truck is that shape.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think it's widely
I've not
available
seen
yet.
that. Right.
fleet, the Aventador's sole purpose is to make a statement. In its white and green livery, the Aventador is often seen at national events and celebrations. This mega-rich city has a whole fleet of supercars, and most of the cars in this video wouldn't even have them raise an eyebrow, except for the number 2, as it's almost 7 times as expensive as the Lamborghini Aventador. I'm of course talking about the $3.4 million Lykan Hypersport in the hands of the Qatar police, a hypercar that was partly made famous for its feature in a Fast and Furious movie, where it literally flew through 2 skyscrapers in Abu Dhabi. For a police car, $3.4 million is almost impossible to justify. But I mean, just look at this gorgeous thing. For starters,
Wow.
That's not the Qatari flag in the background.
Isn't it?
Flying, no. Qatari flag's like purple and white,
Ah.
and
Right.
that's definitely Abu Dhabi colours.
Yeah.
Not saying it's Abu Dhabi, but he's saying it's Qatari police. They may have it, but that's not Qatar.
No.
Ah, interesting.
What number do you ring to get the police in Qatar or Abu Dhabi? If you phone
999.
not 777.
I think it's 999. Can't remember. I just I never bothered with them. Didn't want them anywhere near me. To find something.
Right.
I don't know if I told you, I got hit by a. I was parked. I was driving off. Sorry, I hit somebody. I was on the drive, reversing off, and there was nothing behind me. Right, checked everywhere, nothing behind me. And as I reversed, I hit a car. I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And I must have been looking the other way, and he's coming across my drive. So I'm like, yeah, the car. I'm like, what are you doing? And he went, you hit me. I went, I get that. So you have to phone the police, and they give you, one of you gets a red sticker and one gets a green sticker.
Right.
The green one's good to go. The red one pays the fine.
Yeah.
So the police turn up and he goes to me, are you okay? And I went, yeah. And he looks at the other guy who was like Pakistani, and he went, there, gives him the red one, I get the green one. Like, see you, mate.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's an example of white privilege.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Yeah.
Wow.
it has 420 diamonds encrusted in its headlights,
Why?
gold-stitched leather, and a gold-plated roof. They made
It even
sure...
says, let's go back a bit. It says on it Abu Dhabi police on the side door.
Just look at this gorgeous thing. For starters, it has 420 diamonds encrusted in its headlights, gold-stitched leather, and a gold-plated...
AD police.gov.ae.
Ah, yeah. Wrong then.
roof. They made
be in
sure
Qatar now.
every single piece of this car was made as luxurious as possible. Looks aside, it also delivers some insane performance. With its 780 horsepower, even a sloppy cop could chase down the fastest of criminals by flooring the accelerator of this beast. With only 7 of its kind worldwide, it's no wonder that Qatar rushed to get one. If you think the Qatar Police Department went overboard by bringing the Lycan Hypersport into their $1 million fleet of police cars, then just wait until you see the number one. Because for some reason, Dubai still didn't think their lineup of supercars was making enough headlines. So they went ahead and got one of the most legendary cars ever made. The $4 million Bugatti Veyron, making it the world's fastest and most expensive police car at the same time. Converting it into a police car was definitely not the destiny anyone expected when it became the first car ever to cross the 400km/h mark back in 2005, especially considering its almost mythical reputation being owned by some of the world's most famous people as the ultimate status symbol. So it should come as no surprise.
I bet the license plate on that, number 2, is worth more than the car.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
License plates can be insane, can't they?
Yeah, in the Middle East. Crazy money. Yeah,
They're bad enough over here.
Was that what it was on that too?
2.
Right, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Who's got one? I'm assuming the
I think Sheikh
leader.
Mohammed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sheikh Mohammed on that tomb. Sheikh Maktoum.
So that's like the higher the number, the higher in the hierarchy you are, sort of thing.
Kind of. But I think he's got one on his. Something like he drives a G-wagon. You've seen that? You driving down the road, you come past in his G-wagon. I was like, Sheikh Mohammed, that. Sheikh Maktoum. Yeah.
Surprised that this news positioned Dubai in the center of the spotlight. The world just couldn't resist the unthinkable idea of giving the world's fastest car a police livery. What's even more unthinkable, though, is that there are cars way more expensive than this Veyron. Some you never even heard of. Don't believe me? Then click on this video right here. These are the top 10 most expensive cars.
Literally did that video yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just insane. Having police cars like that. And Dubai just flex. That's all they do, innit?
Yeah.
Just look at someone and just go watch this.
I mean, that one with like diamonds and headlights or something like that. I mean,
what is the point?
I mean, it's like one thing having a supercar and putting a livery on it, but, diamonds and headlights, I mean...
Say it's flexing just on display.
Yeah,
and
of course
got that much money. What do you do with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a PR campaign, a lot of it in the Middle East, isn't it?
I'm sure it's one for you, one for me type deal.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but just show we bought one for 8 million.
Yeah.
And give us 2. Don't paint the other one though in the police colours. Just keep it red.
Yeah. Yeah. Some nice cars there though.
Absolutely.
Really nice cars.
One of them.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.